What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another podcast. Well, today we are going to be talking a little bit about Ultimate Alliance, as you can tell by the thumbnail. But there is a few other things I want to talk about. I'm sure you guys will bring up some things for me to talk about, but I'm kind of boring today. I kind of want to just talk about some things, some games I've been playing lately, tell you what I think about them, things like that. Um, that's pretty much what my goal here is today. Just to relax. My goal for this podcast is just to relax, lay back, talk. Nothing too crazy today. Just talk about some games I like and some games I love and some games I've been playing recently. I'm sure that some of you guys will bring up some news I haven't heard about lately. So that'll be cool. That'll be fun. We'll talk about it. I'm sure you guys already know more than me at that point. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, Spider-Man Unknown, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I was just replaying Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 for the third time. Yeah, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 is definitely a game to, I could say for the first two games, definitely great replay value to just see what happens or what the other choices to pick. So that was always great about the first and second game. I heard a rumor that Andrew and Toby are going to make more solo movies. I don't believe this. Yeah, my brother was telling me that too. That's it's very strange. Oh, hold on. I got to check that.
Sorry, I guess not showing me this video.
All right then. I'm currently waiting for some food right now. Kind of hungry right now. But yeah, the rumors about Toby and Andrew getting more solo movies, that's crazy. That is pretty bizarre. I've never heard of something like that before. With that logic, it's like you might as well have Wesley Snipes come back as Blade then, because he keeps saying it. He's like, I want to be Blade again. And he's like, and then they're like, no. But yeah, man, that's crazy to believe that Andrew and Toby will come back. That's kind of over the top. But that does sound cool, but I don't want to get my hopes up. After the rumors of Toby and Andrew coming to Spider-Man 3 turned out to be false. Yeah, here's the thing. Oh, did Sony actually confirm that? Yeah, that sucks. Hi, Zaid. Hi, Mike. What's up? I got some interesting things to say to you. I just played Ultimate Alliance 1 and it was awesome. Yeah, I got to replay Ultimate Alliance 1, but I've been playing Ultimate Alliance 2 a lot. I've been playing something else that you guys may or may not know about. Ultimate Alliance 1 is just as good as I remember back in the good old days. Yeah, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 were just classic Marvel. They were just classic to the roots of what these core characters are, and the stories were fantastic. The first one was big and huge, while the second one was a little bit more confined and tame to the Civil War comic book story, which was pretty good. I liked the way they did it. The ending was a bit a way of get them to all come back together, but it was fine. Zayd, I feel like Peter should have dated Mr. Dickovich's daughter because she was really nice to Peter this whole time and also gave Peter some delicious cookies. MJ was just kind of rude to him. Well, yeah, I know, but they didn't. You know, it's kind of weird. Here's what I will say. I kind of wish that we had more scenes of MJ and Peter hanging out together. Like I get it. You know, he's still kind of nervous about being with her and all that stuff. But I feel like, I don't know, that relationship should have been solidified by in the third movie. You know, it should have been feeling more natural. I don't know why it didn't feel as natural as it should have been. It could have been because of the acting or because of the force of the venom and stuff. Who knows? I have no idea. Fun fact, Mike, did you know that Luis Sierra in Resident Evil 4 is voiced by none other than Reno Romero, the voice actor of Spider-Man from the PS1 video games? Really? That's interesting. Tio, I'm actually doing homework right now, so I'll probably come back in like 15 minutes. All right, sounds cool. Zayd, whenever you are playing Resident Evil 4, you see Lewis in your gameplay, call him Spidey from now on, because I feel like it's cool to have Spider-Man teaming up with the Leon to fight the villagers. Oh, that's funny. An insider recently revealed that Tobey Maguire needs more time out of the Spider-Man suit so he can act in the film rather than swing around. What do you think about this? It would be cool for him to swing around, though. Listen, I don't want the whole what they did with Crisis on the CW show with them, where he gets his fucking Smallville moment where it's just like Peter Parker and he's just kind of talking to them. I don't really want that. I kind of would like. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be cool, but I kind of would also like to see him come back at like the very end or something, swinging around, saving the day. That would be that would be cool. J-Wing77, have you played the new Avengers game? No, I have not. I have not played that. Well, I played the beta. I didn't film it. I think my brother filmed it. But I played the beta, which I think is as close. So yeah, I guess I take that back. I guess I can say that I played the new Avengers game. Not fully. I played the beta, but close enough. Sperm, an unpopular opinion. I enjoy Ultimate Alliance 2 more than Ultimate Alliance 1 and 3. Well, yeah, the Ultimate Alliance 2 is a bit more personal, and the Civil War was, a big thing in the comics at the time. So, Zayd, did you know that someone made a meme about Tom Holland looking like a young Stan Lee? Search it up on Google. Oh, geez, no, I'm not doing that. J-Wing77, honestly, just give Tobey more screen time. Yeah, don't do the Smallville thing when you give him like 3-4 minutes of screen time and that's it. My versions of songs, hopefully Spider-Man 3 will be good. Well, we'll see about that. Can't see sub. What's up, Mike? Not much. What's up with you? Zayd, whenever I play Ultimate Alliance, I mostly play as Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's like my first guy, and then I like change like the other 3 characters sometimes. I always got Spider-Man usually as like my number one. Zayd, oh yeah, it was also kind of funny. I was playing Ultimate Alliance 2 last night, and I got to the part where you had to pick a decision if you were a rebel or if you were registered. I was playing as Spider-Man, and I picked the rebel. I was like hearing Spider-Man like snap back at Maria Hill. I was like, yeah, that's how it should have been. But yeah, it's so cool in that game where I get to. It was really, what's really cool is I didn't do this yet, but I really want to do it. There's a part where in Ultimate Alliance 2 where you save Senator Lieber, which is basically just Stan Lee, and like he has like a conversation with your character, like Wolverine or Spider-Man or whoever. I think all of them have a voice. And like even Deadpool had one. I think he says something along the lines like, "Am I the only one freaking out that there are 2 of me right now?" But I think they all have like something to say, which is great. It's always good to have those moments in those games where you can pick a character and they have the ability to like talk, because otherwise it's just you reading. That's probably one of the only things I liked about Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. One of the big, not the only thing, but one of the big things I liked was being able to pick a character and then like they would talk, to them for me instead of me actually having to like read it, because that's me being lazy. But it's still really cool to hear them talk. You get that dynamic going. Feels more, it's got a lot going on. I don't know I don't know a word to give that to. Sperm, Zayd, that is an amazing Spider-Man t-shirt that you are wearing. I love it. Best t-shirt ever. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I got this t-shirt from Target. I was gonna get a Venom one. They had a Venom one and they had this one. I left the store. I came back the next day and they only had the Spider-Man one. I was like so upset. I was like, damn, I didn't get that Venom one. At least I got this one though, because this one is cool. Because it's the TV show. It's the animated TV show because of the logo. So I love this logo, by the way. Or is it the video game? Well, I think the video game was inspired by the animated show. So Kenzie Subs, Mike, did you hear the reason why Toby was saying no right now is because he said he wants more money and more scenes out of the suit so he can actually act more. Well, that's so dumb. Comic Book King, I actually have the t-shirt you were wearing in my house. I brought that shirt at Target. I bought the shirt at Target, by the way. Yeah. Kenzie Subs, I like your 90s Spidey shirt. Thank you. My versions of songs, Spider-Man 2. Hold on a minute. That's Spider-Man from the 90s. Yes, it is. Zayd, I really like the color of your t-shirt. Blue is my favorite color, by the way. Mine is red. You're like my brother. He likes the blue. Zayd, what is the identity of Blazing Star? Well, we know it's Jenny. I just need to come up with a last name. I'm still working on it. I got to come up with. I'm thinking of something like a constellation star, like the name of a constellation star. Maybe I can make her as her last name. That would be kind of cool. JWing77. Let's be honest. The rudeness was both ways between MJ and Peter. Maybe it weighs a little bit more on MJ's side, though. Yeah, I really did. Admittedly, my versions of songs: Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna have Hydro Man as a villain, and Spider-Man 3 have Venom and Scorpion as the villains. Okay. Zayd, how about Jenny Capella? Capella is another name for a star. Jenny Capella. Jenny Capella. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Skullman. Main Super Mike, if Saw is your favorite horror movie, you definitely need to watch more horror movies because Saw is not even a top 100 horror movie. Watch the classics like The Shining. I did watch The Shining. By the way, I watched all the Saw movies recently. Apparently, there's going to be a new Saw movie next year. Believe it or not, I'm not making this up. There's going to be a new Saw movie next year. I saw all the Saw movies. I finished all of them last night. I did not binge watch them. I watched like one or two a night. I watched all the movies, and I can confidently say that my favorite movies would have to be two. Two's definitely my favorite. It's always the second movie of a franchise is like my favorite for some reason, especially if it's like a classic series. So yeah, the second one's my favorite, and then I'd say the first one, and then I would say probably 3, and then I'd say Jigsaw, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, because then they got bad after that. They got really stupid. But yeah, that's how I would get. That's a little short order for you guys for me with the Saw movies. But yeah, I watched all those movies. Get back here, Shocker! Spider-Man 3 teaser trailer will come out in December. Okay. Zayd, a lot of people are saying that Blade is the movie that started the whole superhero movies can be big and successful era. What do you think of this? I don't know. I don't know. I will say this. Blade definitely helped, but I think when they did X-Men, and then when they did Spider-Man. So Blade was the starter, definitely. And then when they did X-Men, they were like, okay, this is actually people like superhero movies again. But then when they got the Spider-Man, they were like, okay, this is gold again. I think it was like a build-up. It built up to, superhero movies being great again, I guess you could say. Because when Batman and Robin fucking came out, people were like, fuck this. You never saw a superhero movie after that again. It was like, okay, guys, pack it up. We're done for a while. And that's what happened. And then they brought Blade in, and then they did X-Men and then Spider-Man, and then they were like, all right, we can keep going. So, yeah. Okay, then. Comic Book King, do you play as Ghost Rider in the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game? Also, yes, you do. There is actually, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the game, where you go to Mephisto's realm. So one of the best things about Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one, is you get to go to so many different parts of the Marvel Universe. You go to Mephisto's realm. you go to Atlantis, you go to Asgard, you go to Valhalla, you go to Doom's Domain. You go to so many different cool and iconic locations in the Marvel Universe in that game. And it's really cool. And Ghost Rider, oh, that was amazing. And it was really cool the way they actually did Ghost Rider. You could play as Ghost Rider when you first find him, but there was a catch. You had to trade one of your characters for the rest of while you were in Mephisto's realm. So let's say I picked, I don't know, maybe a jobber, maybe a character I didn't really want to play as right now. And then I get to play as Ghost Rider the whole time until I switch him out or until we were done with the Mephisto realm, which is really, really cool. You get to go, oh yeah, I completely forgot, you get to go to Doctor Strange's, you get to go to Doctor Strange's place, you get to go to the Sanctum Sanctorum, you get to go to Stark Tower, you get to go to so many places. That game is huge. That game is humongous. There's so much going on. There's so much lore. Like there's so many good, cool stuff in there. I really, really love all the locations in that game. It is so cool to see how many layers there are and how many different places there are in that universe. It's really, really cool. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 was definitely like, here's your big introduction to the whole universe, essentially. Here's hell. Here's Asgard. Here's Atlantis. Here's Doctor Strange's place. Here's the Stark Tower's place. Do you get to go to the X Mansion? No, you don't. I don't think you get to go to the X Mansion. No, damn it. You don't get to go to the X Mansion, I think. But you do see Xavier and the X-Men, which is cool. You get to play as them too. Kenzie subs, Mike. I hope if Andrew and Toby show up, it's just that at the end we don't need a Spider-Verse movie for Tom's third Spidey movie. LOL. Yeah, they seem to rely on the Spideyverse shit these days. Okay. Sperm, I like how Spider-Man makes fun of Maria Hill's hair in Ultimate Alliance 2. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, her hair is very boyish. The way, like, she's got that, like, you know. Skullman, unpopular opinion. Walking Phoenix is the best Joker, then Nicholson and Ledger, then Hamill, then Romeo, and all the way at the bottom, Leto. Of course, no one really likes the Leto version. Sperm Unknown Ultimate Alliance 2 is what the Civil War comic should have been. I would say it's an updated, better version, sure, because it gives you more options, you know. But again, when they did Civil War, that is when shit went downhill. When they got to Civil War, it's like, things didn't go well. Zayd, remember when Black Widow had a Russian accent? I know I do. Yeah, I was, when I played Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, and she's got that Russian accent, and I'm like, and I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, you got, like, Laura Bailey playing as fucking Black Widow. Don't get me wrong, I love Laura Bailey, it's just got that American accent, and, you know, why you got an American person playing as a Russian character? You know, why don't you, you know, it's just so weird, you know, because you go back and you see that she's got a Russian accent, but then in like a lot of recent stuff that we have, like cartoon shows and like other video games or movies, she doesn't have a Russian accent, which is, I don't know, it doesn't bother me that much, but part of me is like, yeah, she kind of should have the Russian accent. She should have her accent in general because I'm pretty sure that, that she was on the other side of the world a lot. She did a lot of covert ops stuff, so she had to, you know, talk different languages and stuff. So she would have had an accent, you know. Fancy subs, Mike, did you hear how we're getting our first Spidey 3 trailer this December? I'm ready. The fight is back on, motherfuckers. LOL. Yeah, it is. Zay, do you think that Peter should have dated Mr. Dickovich's daughter instead of MJ? Nah, because they were so focused on pushing MJ and Peter at the time. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, maybe if there were more, maybe if it was like a TV show instead of a movie series, maybe. But do you have a little brother? Yes, I do. I think Spider-Man 3 will follow Spider-Man One More Day storyline, but change it up a bit. Oh, that would suck if they did that. That would be terrible. Jedi Prom, you should try to watch the Evil Dead trilogy. I should. Zayd, I feel like Mr. Dickovich's daughter is extremely underrated. She's one of the only few people who actually cared about Peter besides Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Sperm, Saw 1 and Saw 2 are really good. Oh, yeah. I will admit, Saw 1 and Saw 2, the first and second Saw movies are really, really good. My version of songs, they're making a movie about a saw, cough, cough, choke. Sperm, unpopular opinion, I love Saw 7 because of its ending. I didn't. I was upset because I was like, really? You just killed the chick? I was, Zayd, have you seen The Thing? It's a horror movie that was made in 1982. Kyle, Sperman doesn't have a single good movie. Skullman without Superman 1978 and Batman 1989, we wouldn't have had the comic book movies that we have today. Yeah, you're right. Zayd, have you read the latest issue of Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer? No, I have not. Oh boy. Zayd, have you seen any of videos made by Scorpion? Not yet. I remember fighting Fin Fang Foom in Ultimate Alliance 1, and he was fun boss to fight. Yeah, that was cool. I remember that. That was crazy. You fight a big ass dragon. Skullman. Okay. There is a Mike's Morales audition for the MCU, and the script sort of spoiled a major plot that is the death of Spider-Man. Oh, geez. My version song, Slaba, my... Oh, geez, I'm not reading that. Zayd, Sony said that the Toby and Andrew rumor has not been confirmed. All right. Zayd, what do you think of the romantic relationship between War Machine and Captain Marvel? That's a thing? I did not know that. My version songs, I want to make my own Spider-Man X-Men universe. J-Wing 77, I feel like it's more likely we would see Andrew and Toby in the Multiverse of Madness, given it's directed by Sam Raimi, but I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. Tio, okay, I'm here to talk. What are we talking about? We're talking about Spider-Man. What else are we talking about? Sean Franklin, you think Spider-Gwen video game? No. Give me my Spider-Man 2099 game first. Then we'll talk. Zayd, one person said that if he was Tom Holland, he would not have Tobey Maguire overshadow him in this movie because it is Tom Holland's movie, not Tobey's movie. What do you think of his statement? I think that he is a Tom fan. That's what I think. Let's see, what else? Zayd, Spider-Man Unknown, okay. Comic Book King, I'm not even sure. Okay. Kenzie Subs, yes, Mike, where's my Miguel game? LOL. Yeah, I know. Zayd, War Machine and Captain Marvel have a romantic relationship in the comics. What do you think of this? I did not know. I don't really know what to say to that, honestly. I mean, okay. Well, now let's 20 minutes. Okay. Let's just talk about Ultimate Alliance now. So I've already talked about Ultimate Alliance a little bit now, but I figured I'll talk a little bit more about it. Ultimate Alliance, right here. Ultimate Alliance, okay. Ultimate Alliance, one of the best Marvel games I've ever played. I love that they gave me damn near almost all the Marvel characters to play as. They gave me They gave me a lot of the good ones. They gave me a lot of the new ones. I never knew who. There were a lot of characters. I played this game at first. I was like, "Who's that character? Who's that character?" Like Moon Knight. I was like, "Who's Moon Knight?" There were a lot of characters like who else? Who else was like Doctor Strange? At the time, I didn't really know who Doctor Strange was, even though I did a little bit for. Actually, no, I take that back. I did a little bit from the animated series. I genuinely knew most of them. I think one of the only other ones I didn't know was Ms. Marvel, or Captain Marvel as she is now. And I was like, yeah, she's pretty cool. So yeah, this game was great. It introduced me to a lot of new people. I got to see Atlantis. I didn't even know there was an Atlantis in the Marvel universe. I got to see a lot of magic stuff from Doctor Strange's side. I got to go to Mephisto's realm and see what that was like for the first time. I got to go to Asgard, see what that was like. Doctor Doom, the whole plot of him, the whole the plot of Ultimate Alliance 1 is really complex, but yet it's very good. Especially when you get to the end and you find out what the whole point of it was. It gets really, really interesting, really, really fast. I love all the villains you get to fight in the game. There's a lot of villains I never even heard of before, like Fin Fang Foom. I was like, who the fuck is Fin Fang Foom? Again, there is a lot of new people I never have seen or played as or has fought before. So it was a really cool introduction for people who have never really have, seen that much of the Marvel universe. Hold on, I gotta take this. Thank you. Oh no,
I was like, let me get in. I want to be in there.
No, you can't. Ah, yes. Oh, I got my dinner. I feel really good right now. I'm hungry. Okay, so this will be the first time I ever really eat on stream. Macaroni and cheese. But yeah, Ultimate Alliance 1. Love it. All right. So, let's talk about Ultimate Alliance 2 now. Because I feel like that this was a different turning point in the series. Before I do that, let me go ahead and read what some of you guys are saying. Tio, I don't know. We are at this point just repeating ourselves like a broken record. Tom is shit. Toby's good. Andrew's great. I mean, I reversed those two goods and greats, but okay, sure. Kenzie Subs, Mike, I hate when Spidey was out of the MCU and people were saying give Sperm back to Stan Lee and Marvel and Disney. Disgusting. Zaid, what do you think of Justice League Heroes for the PlayStation 2? I think that it is DC's versions of Ultimate Alliance. Oh, yes! Where is it? Where is the game, Mike? I have that. I have that one, by the way. Justice League Heroes, I have that one. So, yeah, this is a little bit like Ultimate Alliance 2. This was... I think that, DC kind of did it first. The only difference is that this was 4-player, this is 2-player. This was really good. By the way, this is really good. I recommend this to anyone who has not played this. You're missing out. Really good game right here. Costumes, story, characters, amazing. I love it. But yeah, I have this game. I just want to show that off real quick. Just to show it off real quick, just to let you guys know that I have that one. All right. My version song, Spooderman. Zaid, quiz time for you, Mike. How are the original members of the Avengers in the very first comic? Quiz time for me. How are the original members of the Avengers in the very first Avengers comic? Okay, I don't really understand that question. You have to elaborate that one a bit. Tio, Resident Evil 4 didn't really go well. Less views than Nightmare. Oh, yeah, you want to bring up the views for Resident Evil 4, Tio? Oh, yeah, you want to do that, huh? Okay. Yeah, you want me guys to be straight up honest right here on stream? I'm a little peeved about that. I'll be honest. I'm a little peeved. I'm a little aggro about the fact that Resident Evil 4 did not do really well. The first video, Resident Evil 4, did not do really well. That could be because of YouTube. It could be because of YouTube. I saw my views go up and then up, down, and then down, and then up. So YouTube might have been messing with my algorithm. That pissed me off. So I will be. I have decided I will be playing Doom Eternal maybe tomorrow or Friday, because I am a little annoyed with the Resident Evil 4 did not do well, but hopefully it does better, because I would like to continue the series. But I don't want to just stop the whole series just because one game isn't doing well. My version songs, why won't you let your brother on your live stream? Well, he doesn't want to be on it. I've asked him so many times. Zaid, question 2, what year was Sperm created? 1962. J Wing 77, that mac and cheese looking good, homie. Kinsey Subs, I thought Mike didn't eat the LOL. Yeah, I'm hungry. I gotta eat. I'm human, I'm not, I need to eat. Comic Book King quiz time. Why did Spider-Man and the X-Men fight each other in 90s Spider-Man series? Because Spider-Man broke into the X-Mansion by accident, but still, he just broke in. He said, "Hi guys, what's up?" Okay, I'm gonna have to put that down. I might put that down early. Zayd, answer one. The original members of the Avengers are Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Ant-Man, and Wasp. Yeah, well, that's not what the question was, but okay. Zayd 2. Answer 2. Spider-Man was created in 1962. Tio, Puff, haha, like, can I come in? No, you can't. Slams the door in her face. No, it was my dog. It was my dog. It was my dog. He's trying to come in. Zayd, I played Justice League Heroes. It was freaking awesome. The first question was, who are the original members of the Avengers in that old comic? Well, too late now. Zayd, what do you think of Reno Romero doing the voice of Louis Serra in Resident Evil 4? I did not know that was him. That's surprising to me. Comic Book King, I heard Justice League Heroes came out the same year as the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. Really? You sure about that? Sperm, are you going to finish Doom Eternal? I'm not saying like I want you to. I'm just asking. Well, if I'm being honest, Doom Eternal did better than Resident Evil 4. And with that logic, I might as well just finish Doom Eternal, since people really want me to play that instead. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel maybe tomorrow or Friday about it. Tio, seriously, if this continues, I think I might start liking Andrew more than Toby. I'm liking the guy in the Mark Webb movies more and more. Zayd, I made a typing mistake in the first question. It was supposed to be who, not how. My version of songs, Hi Hungry. Zayd, which character do you play the most in Justice League Heroes? Superman. Probably Superman and Batman. Probably Superman and Batman. That's who I like to play as. I like Martian Manhunter too. Martian Manhunter's cool. He's got ability where he can transform and shit. That's cool. He gets all like alien-like. He's like, ooh shit, look how big he is. Tio, Little Nightmares did better than both of those games. Nice. Yeah, don't stroke your ego too much, Tio. Kenzie Subs, Mike, I know you were disappointed how Peter made his new suit in Far From Home with stupid Iron Man tech. How would you have made him make his suit besides the tech? With a needle and a thread, buddy. With a needle and a thread. Like how he has to do it because he doesn't have that technology. Jwing77, sorry, I missed the Resident Evil stream. I didn't get a notification for some reason. Yeah, YouTube fucked me over. YouTube had to have fucked me over for that first video. Which is bullshit because it was a damn near 2-hour stream. Zayd, a PlayStation 5 gets a Miles Morales skin. What do you think? I don't really care. I'm not getting the PlayStation 5. Tio, how am I stroking my ego with that? Well, because you're like, my game is better than your game. Or that video did better than the other videos. Calm down. All right. What were we talking about? We're talking about Ultimate Alliance 2. So we'll talk about Ultimate Alliance 2 after I grab a bite. Okay. Ultimate Alliance 2. So this one. These bad boys. I bought this one recently because my brother's got the Xbox 360, number 1, and number 2. My Ultimate Alliance 2 game, I don't even think it really works on the PlayStation, the Xbox 360 anymore. So then again, I haven't tried it. It's been a while. It should still work. I think that's like the one game that it actually would still work for. So yeah. But anyway, Ultimate Alliance 2. Ultimate Alliance 2 took a different approach with the story. It decided to do the Civil War storyline, which is kind of cool. When I first heard about that, I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that idea. And it actually did very well for like the first 2 acts. The opening was pretty good, a little slow at first, but then they got to the second act, which was the actual Civil War, and it was pretty good. Again, I love how you can make decisions in that game for everyone, and you get to see a lot of people talk more about their opinions or what their views would change, like if they picked anti-registration or register. And that's why I said with Spider-Man, it was really cool how we got to see, what Spider-Man, how he really would have reacted. You know, the actual thing he probably would have done, which is go on Captain America's side, which it didn't matter because he ended up going to Captain America's side at the end of the fucking comic. So it didn't even matter. Like, he got fucked over so hard in that comic book series just because some asshole thought it would be cool if he registered with Iron Man and revealed his whole identity to the world like a complete fucking weird dumbass. It was so dumb. Like him being outlawed or being hunted by the cops is not a first for him, which is why I don't understand why he didn't even at least try to be like, what, fuck you, government. I'm not gonna register for that thing. Hell no. But no, that's what he did in the comics. But in the game, I got to be like, with Spider-Man, I got to be like, fuck you, Maria Hill. But what I will say about I don't want to really talk about the politics of the Civil War because I feel like then we'd be here all day. But what I will say is that Ultimate Alliance 2 does a good job of making you look at both sides of Iron Man and Captain America and being like, I can see what you're both trying to say, but you're also both wrong and you're both right. Yes, superheroes should have backup. They should have ways to make sure that bad shit does not happen. Like, there was a scene in Ultimate Alliance 2 where this guy called Nitro is being hunted by these new warriors, these new superheroes, and they fuck up. They should have knocked his ass out right there because then he exploded and then he took out he killed like over 600 people in the neighborhood. It was really, really bad. And that pushed the government to push the registration for the superheroes, and that's kind of the plot of how they pushed that along. And it was tense. One of the best things about Ultimate Alliance 2 is it does this thing where they have a lot of characters with very tense moments where, got Captain America, Iron Man, they both, and you get a lot more dynamic with these two in the second game, which is really great. And I love the way they reconciliated their differences at the end of the game. But again, it was to stop a bigger threat, which is how they brought them all back together, which was fine. It just was a little silly. But it was fine. It was cool. It was a good game. And then before I get to my last one, we'll talk about some of the things you guys got to say first. All right. Zayd, the villain who placed Gwen Stacy's dead body in her father's dead body, is Harry Osborn. Oh my fucking God. That's so fucked up. My version songs. Boy, give me that mac and cheese. No, it's mine. Get your own. Zayd, Harry is the main villain in Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man comics. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll get our Spider-Man 3 in the comics. Kenzie Subs, when Mike accidentally gets a PS5 for Christmas. Well, shit, LOL. Yeah, I might have to call my dad. I might have to be like, Dad, PS5 is a no-go. J-Wing77, can you play Ultimate Alliance on Xbox One? Not anymore, unfortunately. You cannot play it on PlayStation 4 either. You could buy it digitally, but they took that off, so you can no longer buy it, I think, for PS4 or Xbox One, which sucks. And I don't think Xbox One will be able to put it onto the Xbox One or anything like that because of licensing issues, which sucks major ass. But I remember me and my brother having this discussion, and he was just like, yeah, Mike, that's not happening. Those games are not getting on there, which sucks. And I'm an idiot because I didn't think that I would ever miss out on that before. I missed out. I knew that I could buy Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 on the PS4 and Xbox One, but I didn't buy it because I was like, well, I already have the games. I don't feel like I need to right now. That was the dumbest mistake I ever made. I should have bought it on PS4. I could have got all the DLC. I could have got the games again, and then maybe I could have played the games for you guys. Maybe if I get a PC version, maybe if there's like a disc, because I actually have a disc tray here. Maybe I could like buy a disc, like 2 discs, and I could do it that way. But I don't even know if that'll work. We'll have to. I don't know. That is legitimately the best I could do with that. All right. Zaid, I really love to have a podcast where we talk more about comics instead of just games, movies, and TV shows because we are comic book fans overall. Yeah, we talk about comics here and there, but we got to be a little bit more. But we have to be a little bit more, respectful of the normies, I guess you could say, or so that they understand what we're talking about. Tio Ha, well, at least I was scared you would stop playing it because of the low views, but now I'm glad I saw that there can be worse, but I'm still sad you're not getting the views you deserve. My version of songs, have you played Ultimate Alliance 3? If yes, did you like it? We'll get to that, which me saying that probably already confirms it, but we'll get to that. Tio, I love the Spider-Man, the animated series t-shirt. Thank you. Zaid, the Civil War comic was written by Mark Miller, the same guy who wrote Superman Red Son. What do you think about this fact? Superman Red Son, I didn't like that much because, again, evil Superman, but, it was interesting, but it was dark as shit. What are your thoughts on Spider-Man TASM series? I like those movies. Tio, bro, you sound like my friends when I asked them to play cheese, like you just want to play stroke up your ego because you always win. You should do a retrospective of each episode. Okay. Sperm the animated series. Oh, you're talking about Sperm the animated series. I could review those. I could. We'll see. I'll think about it. Sperm, how come you can't play Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 on the PS4 and Xbox One anymore? Because they took it out of the stores. Activision lost the licensing for Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, so it's no longer available for Xbox One or PS4. So you will never see those games on newer consoles or be remastered ever again. That's not happening anymore. I missed out. I missed out, which I kind of feel bad about. I really, really do. I have the Amazing Spider-Man 2. That game you cannot find on the PS4, Xbox One anymore. Again, Activision is made by Activision. You're not going to find it anymore, which again sucks ass, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, it sucks. Kenzie Subs, Mike, here's a new question for you. What's your favorite Disney movie and what's the worst to you? My favorite Disney movie? Oh boy. My favorite Disney movie? I don't know, man. I don't remember enough of those movies. I mean, maybe my favorite Disney movie? And that's not a fair question because Disney owns Marvel now, so I don't feel like I could ever answer that question confidently anymore. But I'll say this instead. I'll do this. I'll say that my favorite Disney movie would probably be The Little Mermaid, and then maybe then I would say the worst one. The worst one. I don't know what the worst one is. I mean, probably the remake of Mulan. Or like the remake of how about any of the remakes for their movies? How about that? How about any of the remakes are awful? We'll do that instead. Zaid, which game do you prefer, Sperm PS1 or Sperm PS2 under Electro and why? Oh, you got me with this question. Fuck. Why are you asking me this question? Listen, Spider-Man on the PS1 and Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro are both great games. If you have not played them yet, I urge you to go play them. Pull out your PS3 or PS2, PS1, because it's backwards compatible on PS2 and PS3. You can play those. Buy those games. They're fantastic. If you can. Buy both. I buy both, regardless of what I say here. Spider-Man PS1 is definitely one of the best Spider-Man games. I will say that Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro is a game that I constantly played. I constantly played that game. Like I did not play the first ones I didn't play the first one that much. I played the second one more. And the graphics look better in the second game. So you got the web lining. You don't have the web lining in the the first game. The combat is the same. The web slinging is the same. So nothing's really changed there. The only thing that changed is the level design, the graphical upgrade, and that's really, really it. Now, as far as story, if I could judge maybe story, I liked in the second game how there was more mystery and there was a little bit more serious tone with it. And I kind of liked Electro as like the main villain. It was really cool to see him become like a big old electric god at the end, which is really, really cool. It's a really, really fun boss fight. The battle damage is amazing. I would say objectively, I would prefer the second game. However, the first game is really fun. It's really upbeat. It's really cool. I love C Venom in it. He's hilarious. Black Cat's in it, which is great. The Sinister Six, Dr. Octopus, Rhino, Mysterio, Scorpion. There are a lot of cool villains, a lot of cool moments, a lot of funny moments, a lot of great moments in both games. I guess I would prefer the second game because, of course, it graphically looks better and I like the serious tone more of the story. But regardless of what I just said, I still recommend both games because they are both still fantastic. And there are a lot of people who would argue with me and say, no, the first one's better. The music, I would say, in the first one is better than the second one. But that's all it's really got going for it as far as like the uppity ups. The story is kind of cool too. But there was a lot going on in the first game compared to the second game where it was a little bit more tamed, a little bit more concentrated on a certain story. And I have to plug my computer in. Hold on a minute. Ugh. Okay, yeah. By the way, my computer is done. I got my 2 TB in. I got a new charger. So we're set. Be out on the lookout for a Batman Arkham video soon. So we're good to go with that. So just to let you guys know that. All right, moving on. JWing77. I wish I could play those Ultimate Alliance games. You can play them. They're still on PS3 and Xbox 360. You can still play them. Tio, if you get a PS5 and you don't want it, I will make a sacrifice and volunteer for you to give it to me, which would be great because I only have my brother's super old PS2. Yeah, well. Oh, man. Kansas Subs, Mike, did you hear the news that the TASM suits are coming to the original Spidey PS4 game? Yeah, wait. That the TASM suits are coming to the original Spidey PS4 game on PS4. Really? Are you sure you're not making that up? I heard you can only do it on the PS5. That would be cool. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Sperm, I don't know. I don't care much for Ultimate Alliance 3 because it's not canon or connected to the first two games. Yes, that is true. The third game is not connected to the first two games, so it is kind of like, whatever. Plus, it's a Nintendo Switch exclusive. I don't know how many of you guys actually have the Nintendo Switch. I have the Nintendo Switch, and I have a lot of cool games on the Nintendo Switch. I do not know how to record on the Nintendo Switch. Zayd, I didn't play Ultimate Alliance 3, but I'm interested in playing it at all because the whole MC marketing, and I'm so tired of it. Yeah, I will admit that is annoying. Are you a fan of the Evil Dead movies? I haven't really watched them yet. Combo King, is anyone feeling bummed out that Ultimate Alliance 2 only has one alternate costume for each character? Yes. Ultimate Alliance 2 only has one costume for each character. And if I'm being honest, sometimes they're hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, but sometimes they're bad. Like for example, Hulk. Like Hulk, you know what Hulk's costume is? The Red Hulk. Do you guys know who the Red Hulk is? It's General Ross. Really? Come on, man. And then for Spider-Man, he gets the Iron Spider, the classic Iron Spider, which is cool, but it's still the Iron Spider, which I guess makes sense because of, the way it is, but I don't know. Catch subs, Mike, what is the worst live-action Spidey suit to you? Mine is the Stark suit, just the suit, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that live-action suit is... no, I don't understand why they did that. Zayd, I prefer Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 because the characters were more comic book accurate and there were no stupid characters like Miles Morales and Silk. What do you think? Yeah, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 are just the good old classic OGs. There's no bullshit. I mean, you can argue that there is a little bit because they got Captain Marvel in there or Ms. Marvel before, Kamala Khan. But it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me as much as it bothers me now. And I go back and I play it, it still doesn't bother me as much as it does now. Because it's so much worse now. It's so much worse now. It was so simple back then. It was so cool to just have your simple plot with your complex characters, your multiple characters, your decent gameplay, your cool leveling up system. I don't know. We'll talk more about it later, but cancel subs. I saw TASM 2 on the PS4 last week at GameStop. LOL. I guess there are physical copies. Because there was a copies on the Xbox One at the time. They sold the physical version. But I think for the Ultimate Alliance games, I don't think there were. I think I did look it up on Amazon. I didn't see any on Amazon. So maybe you could get a code. Maybe you could go on Amazon and get a code. I could try that. I could try to get a code on Amazon. Maybe then I'll get it. That'd be cool. Maybe I could try. I'll try that actually. I'll give that a shot. Tio, my favorite Disney movie is Tangled. That's a good one. Yeah. I forgot about that one. You're right. That's a good one. The first 10 minutes of TASM 2 are good. Yeah. Kent subs. Oh yes, Mike, I saw the Mulan remake turned it off by the first 30 minutes. A villain that can take control of bodies. What the fuck? LOL. You know a movie that I walked out on twice and I didn't finish watching? The Lion King. Lion King, I walked out on twice. I was like, twice! I walked out on it twice. Not once, but twice I walked out on that movie. I was like, fuck this movie, man. I'm done watching. I'm going to go back and watch the old one. Zayd, I played Spider-Man PS1, but I didn't play Spider-Man PS2 Enter Electro. Oh, really? Zayd, the plots for the Spider-Man PS1 video game should be the plots for the MCU Spider-Man movies. What do you think? Sure. Have them already established, and you can introduce certain characters if you need to. Tio, hey, what was that on the Discord sometime anyway? The thing where Peter's face is changed for the Miles game. I have no idea, man. Kenta subs, Mike, what villain bosses do you like better in Spider-Man PS1? Spider-Man 2 Enter. What bosses do I like better in Spider-Man PS1 or Spider-Man PS2 Enter Electro? The Venom one was pretty good. I like fighting him in the first game. The Mysterio one was kind of cool in the first game. The Scorpion one was just funny. The Rhino one was the easiest fucking boss fight ever, of course. And then Spider-Man 2, the God boss fight with Electro was fucking awesome. The first fight with him was before he gets all his like superpowers, but it's really cool in the second fight where you got this big open area and then you get to like go around, you get to like swing around the area, which is which is how it should be. That's how it should be. What else did they have in the second game? The Sandman boss fight, that was pretty good. Lizard fight was the hardest boss fight in those games. The lizard boss fight, I cannot beat him on hard. I cannot beat him on hard mode, let alone normal. It is really fucking hard. You have to find like these. I think you have to find like these things or whatever, and they have to like shoot it at the lizard, and then you have to like punch him. But I think you only have 3, which is so weird because it's like, wait a minute, well then how do I beat him? Because it's like you punch him, but he barely takes any damage, and then he hits you, and then you get knocked down, and then you have to get back up. It's like, it's so difficult. What else? What other boss fights did they have? I'm trying to remember. Hammerhead, yeah, Hammerhead. That one was pretty cool. I would say probably my favorite would be definitely the Electro God boss fight at the end. Tio, have you ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine? No, I have not. It's quite a good game. I heard it's getting a sequel. Oh, really? JWing77, how hard would it be to get it on Xbox 360? Not that hard. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or something. It won't be that hard. Zaid, one person said that the reason why Sperm PS1 is great is because it makes you part of the Marvel universe, which is why we had characters like Captain America and Human Torch, unlike PS2 game. Yeah, but again, those are cameos. You know, don't get me wrong, that's super cool that Captain America's in there, Human Torch is in it. Fucking Punisher is in it. Daredevil is in it. Yeah, there's a lot of cameos. It feels the first game really does feel like, you know, that the world still spins, that the other characters are still there, you know. They didn't go away or anything. Sperm Note, I have the Nintendo Switch and I have the third game and it's good, but it's not as good as 1 and 2. Kent Subs, no Mike not joking. The news for the suits were released this morning. We're getting it on the original PS4 game. We are. When? Well, when are we getting that? Mike, what are your thoughts on Gotham Knights? Looks kind of dead to me. I think it looks great. I think it looks amazing. Tio, I remember the first time I saw the Iron Spider suit in Ultimate Alliance Spider-Man. I got so excited. Zay, did you know that Bruce Campbell made a cameo in all the Raimi movies? In the first movie, he was a wrestling host. In the second movie, he was a theater. I saw all those ones. Yeah. Comic Book King, and Bruce Campbell was going to be Mysterio in the 4th film, LOL. Yeah, I wanted to see that so bad. Kids Subs, you walked out on The Lion King in theaters? Yeah, the remake I walked out of. Yep, twice. Zaid, my favorite Disney movie is The Emperor's New Groove. My favorite Pixar movie is WALL-E. What is your favorite Pixar movie? Oh, shit, The Emperor's New Groove is Disney? I did not even know that. Favorite Pixar movies, WALL-E. Mine will probably be Toy Story for Pixar. Probably Toy Story. Ratatouille is a masterpiece. Ratatouille is really good. Yeah. Zay, did you know that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse won Best Animated Feature during the Oscars instead of The Incredibles 2? What do you think of this? I don't know. I think that that movie's animation hurt my eyes really bad, which is why I can't watch it again, because it really fucked with my eyes at the end. Like I'm not serious. I'm not making this up because I don't like the movie. I am genuinely saying that objectively, when I watched the ending part of Spider-Verse, it literally hurt my eyes. I had to take off my glasses. It really wrecked my eyes. It was really, really bad. There was too much color. There was way too much color pop. Way too much sporadic shit going on. Way too much going on. They were high when they made that. Zay, my favorite boss fights from Spider-Man PS1 are Scorpion, Venom, and Dr. Octopus. Comic Book King, I think Wreck-It Ralph 2, Break the Internet, surpassed Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that was a good movie. I like the first one, though. Mike, there's 10 of us. Can we play Among Us? Oh, geez. I don't know about that. Oh, crap, that would be so good if Mike could just play the Among Us on stream. Oh, geez. Zayd, what do you think of the Venom boss fight in Sperm in PS1? Because we fight him 2 times and he turned invisible while pulling the switches to drown MJ. I like them. They're really, really good. They had tension with the MJ fight, you know. J-Wing 77, Ultimate Alliance 3 was fun, so I feel like I'd really like 1 and 2 because the location and plot looks more interesting. That is true. Comic Book King, which Lion King movie did you walk out of? The remake or the animated? The remake. The remake. I walked out of the remake. I was like, fuck the remake. I didn't like the animation either. Ken Subs, yes, Mike, I agree with you. I think Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro is better. One I liked better is how difficult they made the boss fights, especially the Shocker one. The first fights were pretty. Oh yeah, the Shocker. Yeah, that was a pretty tough fight. You have to beat him before the fire hits the explosions or whatever. J-Wing 77, yo, I'm down for Among Us. Yeah, Tio, yes, boys, I'm 17. Not really. It was way too choppy for me. Okay, so yeah, all right. Let me get a bite, and then we'll talk about the next thing. Okay. I ate that more. It's getting cold. Okay. Brace yourselves, guys. I'm about to show you something crazy. I bought the game. I bought the game. Okay. I said I wasn't gonna buy the game. Okay. Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me explain myself. So I have a lot of money. Right now. I had plenty of money. I was at GameStop. I thought about it and I was like, do I really not want to experience Ultimate Alliance 3 because I don't like Miles? And the short answer was yes, but the long answer was no. Now, I did not want to buy this for $60 because I think that that's a waste of money. But it's still Ultimate Alliance, so I wanted to try it out. So I tried it out. I played a good maybe couple hours of it. I got to the part where now I'm at Stark Industries, so that's kind of cool. So yeah. I own Ultimate Alliance 3 now. So I looked it up. Apparently Miles only gets like maybe like 5 or 6 minutes. So I was like, and then Spider-Man gets like maybe like a lot more than that. So I was like, fuck this. So I decided to just go ahead and buy the game. The game is pretty solid so far. What I will say I really don't like about Ultimate Alliance 3 would probably be the little stun bar, the little stamina meter underneath the villains. You got like these little, you got like big guys that have these little stun meters, and then you have bosses that have the stun meter, which can be difficult. But if you're like me and you're smart and you know how to use your synergy, because there's a thing called synergy in this game where so they have the thing where you can like combine heroes' abilities, but then they also have a move where you can use 4 super moves, kind of like from the first game. So they took elements from the first game and the second game, and then they put it into one game. And that's what we have here. And yes, this game is not connected to the first 2 games. So I just kind of look at it as its own thing. I'm judging it off its own thing, but I'm also judging it off of its gameplay. They have heavy attacks and they have light attacks. But the difference is they don't have the ability to combo. You know, like how in the first 2 games you could like trip people, or you could like stun them, or you could like launch them into the air. That's removed. You do not have that ability. Instead, you have your light attack, which you can just fucking spam, which is kind of annoying. Or then you got your heavy attack, which I barely use. I'm mostly just pressing the Y button. I'm just tap, tap, tap. Or I'm like, strategically thinking about like, okay, how much energy do I have? Okay, let me just run over to the boss. Let me press and hold the button, and let me just like synergy the shit out of the fucker, right? I'm just tapping that button to victory. And it gets really easy the more you level up. Like I got the DLC, so I bought the game and also got the DLC. I got Deadpool, and Deadpool was like level 23, automatic like level 22, 23. So having him on my team is even easier because it's so much easier. And it's kind of cool. You got Nolan North doing Deadpool again, which I love. I'm so happy about. It's hard. It's harder than the first two games, but it's also easier because if you know what you're doing, it's easier. And by the way, this game is not built for 4-player. I tried it with 2-player with my sister. It is not built for 2-player, let alone 4-player. It is really disorientating to have to sit there and fight with the camera. And Lego Batman, other 2-player games have done this where they kind of like they do this thing where they like split up the screens, or they like split the screen, like kind of split the screen in half or whatever. I don't know. The game is not built for co-op. Maybe it's better for online co-op, but definitely not on the couch. It's very rough sometimes. Dare I say harder to play with 2 players than it is with 1 player. Very easy with 1 player because I know exactly what to do. I just like spam my synergies and my energy bars and then my super moves. I'll call them super moves. And then like I press it 4 times and all 4 characters do their super move, and it's like that's it. I win. If I didn't already win with the synergy. So I think depending on what type of player you are, depends on how easy or hard the game is. I think I go back and forth. I'm playing it on Mighty difficulty. I don't know if there's a difficulty above that, but I'm playing it on normal difficulty. I think the Mighty's normal. And it's kind of easy, if I'm being straight up honest. And what I will say, I don't like how they introduced us to the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it kind of goes back to what Zayd was saying about how it feels like the movies. That's not how the Guardians of the Galaxy originally were. They were a lot different in the original comics. This is a new team that they, from the movies and the comics now, and that they put into the game. It feels very movie-like the first little bit where you play as the Guardians of the Galaxy. You see Nebula, then you see the Ronin, the Accuser, and then you see Midnight come in, take the Infinity Stones, and then you're at the prison cell. Then you meet Spider-Man, which is really cool. And then you fight Sandman, and then you're introduced to all the other people, which is kind of cool. I think there's way more than that. I think I will be getting more than that, but I don't know. So far, I will say that the game is definitely not bad. It's kind of cool how I got to beat the shit out of Miles. Yes, you get to beat up Miles. You get to beat up Miles, and you get to beat up Ms. Marvel and Spider-Gwen. I kicked the shit out of them. I was like, come here, you fucking asshole. So I was just spamming synergy. I was just spamming power moves on Miles. I was like, you motherfucker. So thank you, Mysterio, for that amazing boss fight. So that was fun. I had fun with that. That was fun. So yeah, but I will say, I didn't beat the game yet, so maybe I can't, it's not fair for me to say this, but I do prefer the first 2 Ultimate Alliance games 100%, because of course number one, they don't have these jobbers in it. Number 2, I like the story a lot more in 1 and 2. Hell, at least 2, there was a lot more cool drama going on with Captain America and Iron Man. But in Ultimate Alliance 3, there's just so many characters, and there's not really a main character besides Thanos, I think, which is the main villain. But I don't know. I don't really got much else to say about that. So yeah, there you go. I have all the Ultimate Alliance games now. So awesome. It's cool. I'm happy. I kind of wish I had Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 on my PS4 or my Xbox One, but the one time I should have bought a video game when it first came out, right? Because, I'm one of those guys who likes to wait for a sale sometimes. But then there are times when I'm like, you know what, fuck it. And because Nintendo Switch games are not really on sale. I mean, it's really hard to see a Nintendo Switch game on sale, if I'm being honest. Like this game, I never saw this game on sale, and it's been a year. It's been a year, and I did not see. I could have I think the lowest it went to is $55 for the pre-owned. That's it. I'm not making that up. So yeah, there you go. Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order. I have that now. So maybe I'll tell you guys about it in another podcast if I beat the game. So yeah, there you go. Ultimate Alliance 3. And I'm currently trying to beat this game again, Ultimate Alliance 2. I'm enjoying it again. Having a lot of fun. Let me put these games back, and then I'll refer to you guys, and then I may or may not finish up around here. Because I did want to talk to you guys about some other games that I've been playing and that I bought recently, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Did Connor fall again? Connor fell again. You fucking... really? Fucking Connor. God. Fucking Connor. Look at him. What? God. Fucking Connor. Keeps falling every time. I swear, I'm gonna put him somewhere else. I try to put him up here, make him all cool, and he just falls off. By the way, I have the steel bookcase of this game, by the way. Back when Assassin's Creed was cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get back to the comments, and then we'll wrap up here. All right then. 20 subs. Mike, do you have any Spidey figures? Oh yeah. I got Miguel. Look at Miguel. He's got the web cape. Looks amazing, my boy. And I got I got another one right here. You got pizza one. Where do I have the pizza? I don't know. It's up there somewhere. I could take the head off and have him take his mask on and pizza. What else I got? Put you back. Oh, kind of there. Yeah, I got Miguel. Look at him. He's amazing. I got him a long time ago. I got him when I was how old was I? I was 8 years old. I think I was 8 years old when I got this toy. I've had this one ever since. I had a black suit one, Spider-Man. I lost that one because reasons, but which I am still annoyed with, but it's fine. Oh yeah, so yeah, I got a shit ton of Spider-Man toys. My brother tried to say that this was from the Raimi movies. It's not from the Raimi movies because of the back. It's cool though. It's a cool figure. It can bend him around and do cool shit. He's cool. I like him a lot. A little kid showing you all his fucking toys now, huh? The grown-ass man is showing you his toys. That sounds wrong. All right, what else I got? And then I think I have the other ones put away right now. So yeah. All right, let me go ahead and scroll back up, and then we'll continue. Comic Book King, how'd you feel that Thor got the credit of saving the day instead of Sperm at the end of Sperm 2 and Enter Electro? That was funny. I like that. Sperm, I knew you'd get it one day. Yeah, I guess. Zayd, whenever you play Resident Evil 4, you see Louis Sarah call him Spidey because of Reno Mara doing his voice. All right. Tio, tell me, Mike, Elastigirl, smash or pass? I think it's obvious. Yeah, sure. Sperm and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is pretty good. Yeah, I think I can agree with you on that. It's pretty good so far. I'll admit it. Zayd, what is your favorite movie director of all time? My favorite movie director? I don't know. I don't really care about that stuff, man. I mean, I appreciate what Sam Raimi did with those movies, with Spider-Man and stuff. The Russo brothers did a really good job with the Avengers movies. Adam Sandler made a lot of cool movies. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. Tia, what are your top 3 actors? I don't really care about that shit. Like actors. I like Chris Pratt. I like Adam Sandler. I like Keanu Reeves, John Wick, Matrix. Zayd, I feel like DC should make a sequel, Justice League Heroes. What do you think? If so, what should be the story of the sequel be? I have no idea. They did Darkseid already, so I don't know. Tio, mine are number 1, Jackie Chan, number 2, Matt Smith, number 3, Liam Neeson. Zayd, my top 3 actors are Hugh Jackman, Tobey Maguire, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tio Arnold's my number 4. Sperm, I told you get to fight Miles and Kamala Khan. Yeah, I know, but I was an ass. I will admit because again, I was in that mindset where I was like, well, if Miles is in it, then I'm not going to get it. But no, you get to fight Miles and Kamala Khan. I was like, really? So I was like, okay, sure, why not? I get to smash his face in for once. That made me feel good. That made my day today, by the way, when I actually got to that part. Tio, wait, so what is the situation with Andrew and Toby? Are they in Spider-Man 3 or in Doctor Strange, or are they having their own movies or what? I'm confused. I don't know. No idea. There's so many people talking about that at first. There's so many people talking about it. Kenzie Subs, Mike, do you have any Spider? Oh, yeah. Tio, I never actually had any mac and cheese. It's good. Kenzie Subs, Miguel, I want it. I want it, my boy. Comic Book King, you thought the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 alternate costumes were lazy, while the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 alternate costumes are even lazier. Yeah, but aren't there like 4 costumes, I heard? Kenzie Subs, Pizza Spidey, nice. What brand is that Miguel from? Legend. I think it's like Marvel Legends or something. Ethan Blackwell, have you been paying any attention to Game Informer news of Spider-Man Miles Morales? Nope. Kenzie Subs, oh, the original Legends Miguel. Sperm, that 2099 toy looks cool, but the cape is too long. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Tio, Mike, did your dog eat the black suit Spider-Man toy? No, I lost it in storage. Jedi Prime, my aunts and cousins gave me a Spider-Man figure, and I was very happy and grateful. You a fan of The Simpsons? Yes, I am. I haven't watched Simpsons in a long time, though. Zayd, what do you think of the Tobey Maguire wanting more screen time in the 3rd MCU Spider-Man movie, and the fact that he needs more time out of the suit instead of just swinging around in the suit? Well, there's no better mentor than Tobey Spider-Man at this point, if I'm being honest. There's no better mentor. Ken Subs, it's cool, Mike. Don't feel bad about showing your figures. I'm still a toy collector, too. J-Wing77, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Marvel Legend is dope. Jedi Prime, adults collectors collect action figures for display, case, and storage. I guess. Zayd, the Thor from the Fortnite is the one from Donny Cates' Thor comics. What do you think about this fact? I think he needs to start drawing beards. That's what I think. Ken Subs, don't forget my Morgan Freeman, LOL. Yeah, you're right. Jedi Prime, do you love the Winter Soldier? Not love. Love is a strong word, but yeah, I like Winter Soldier. Tio, I love Adam Sandler's 50 First Dates. Savage 20 Jr., I played that game, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, on the PS2. I beat that game. It was fun. Joseph, MJ or Gwen Stacy. Never liked MJ because she always came off like us. Really? That's mean. I go with MJ. MJ is I like MJ a lot. I'm like 51% MJ and like 49% Gwen, I like both, all right? But because MJ's had so much time with Peter over the years in the comics and et cetera, and other forms of media, then I've always gone with, more so on the MJ side because of that reason. Tio, Mike just makes the Grinch smile when he hears he gets to beat up Miles. Jay Prime, have you like any Phase 1 movies from the MCU movies? Of course, the Phase 1 was like was the best phase, I think. Sperm, I'm really sick of people thinking Toby and Andrew being in the third MCU Spider-Man film. It's not going to happen, people. What about Scarlet Spider? Did you give him a chance? Did you? I'm sorry. Zayd, a lot of people say that we don't like female characters, even though we like characters like Wonder Woman, She-Hulk, X-23, Batgirl, and Supergirl. So I think they are absolutely wrong. Yeah, where's my She-Hulk in Ultimate Alliance 3? Maybe, what about Ultimate Alliance 2? What about Ultimate Alliance 1? Where's my She-Hulk? Where's my X-23? Where are they? I got X-23 in Marvel's Capcom 3. That's it. That is it. And She-Hulk, I got them in those games. That's it. Tio, MJ got nothing on Gwen. Jedi Prime, aside from the Spider-Man figures, do you collect any Star Wars or Transformer figures? I collect lightsabers, but my brother collects the Transformers figures. Tio, my girl. Ethan Blackwell, I don't think Spider-Man 3 is going to be a multiverse movie. That would be so Toby said it would take a miracle for him to be Spider-Man again, and Andrew just had a bad experience. MJ is better. Zayd, Mike, bye. I hope that you have a great time overall, and I hope that you find an identity of Blazing Star. Otherwise, you can go with the Jenny Capella. Jenny Capella sounds really good. Stay awesome and stay amazing as always. Sperm, bye, up, and away. All right, see ya, man. Why does Iron Boy need another mentor? I don't know. That's a good question. You're right. I'm sorry. Tio, who the hell is X-23? Laura Kinney, the female Wolverine, essentially. The clone of Wolverine. The girl with the claws. The foot claw and the two claws on her hands. You know who I'm talking about? Are you serious? You fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you really gonna make me do this? X-23. X-23. Horrible. All right. Here she is. Hold on a minute. I am having technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right. Why can't I? Hold on a minute. Put that down. Oh shit! What is that? Go away! Ah! Okay. Add the source. Screen capture. Oh my god. Okay, do you know who I'm talking about or no? Because I'm actually having a lot of difficulties. Really? You're still gonna okay, you're still gonna play this game with me. Alright, cool. You're still gonna play with me. Alright, Here she is. Here she is, right here. This is X-23. Okay. Son of a bitch. I got my thing all messed up again. Here, you know what? It's okay. Just go in front of me right now. Okay, so here she is. This is who I'm talking about. You fucking... like, really? Yeah, make me play this game with you. Right here. Fool. X-23. Like, the girl with the 2 claws and then the one in her foot. Her? You don't know her? She was in a movie? Oh, okay, that's good. Jeez. Making me do all the extra shit. Alright. Hey, Simba. What are you doing in here? What? What? What's wrong? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Ugh. Say hi to the people. Oh. You cannot have my mac and cheese. You can't have my mac and cheese. All right, you got to see the dog. What? What? You want me to show you? What? You want to see both of them? Oh yeah, guess what, guys? I have not 1, not 2, but 4 dogs, and 2 are puppies. I'm not even kidding. Oh, go ahead. Really? He's like, are you playing with me? What are you doing? Went under my bed. Oh, did we just make fun of Tio for not knowing who X-23 was? Zayd, She-Hulk was in Ultimate Alliance 2, but I don't remember that she. Yeah, she's not playable. But she was in the game, I think. Nope. Tio, guys, I don't read comics, you know. Well, at least those comics. Sperm, you gotta read comics, Tio. Mike, who shot Mr. Burns? Maggie. Spoiler alert. Tio, I only read comics like Zagger, Alan Ford, and that shit, and I stopped reading like that 7 years ago. Okay. Uh-oh, puppies. Oh, no. Come here. Come here, little one. Woo, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh. Woo, look at her. Hi. Hi, you gonna say hi to people? You gonna say hi to people? You driving me nuts? Yeah? Ah! That was 2 out of 4 of the puppies. I got 4, by the way. I'm not making this up. My mom is crazy. She got 4 dogs. All right. Oh my God! That's what you guys are probably like right now with the dogs. Tio, why didn't you just say the little girl from the Logan movie? Well, because she's not just a little girl from the Logan movie. She's also her own character. Comic Book King, actually, there are 2 costumes, primary and DLC in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and your costume is basically your primary costume, but with different colors. Same goes with the DLC costume. Okay. Jedi Prime, do you prefer Star Wars over the MCU? I personally do. A little bit, sure. I guess. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, now these days I do. But the older ones, of course. Comic Book King, see ya, Mike. All right, see ya, man. Yeah, it seems like you guys are ready to peace out, so I guess we'll wrap this up then. Kenton Subs, the only other suit that Mike will allow Tom to get. Mike wants the end of the day's suits. I remember he used to freak out about the suit in the videos. Did you play it on the PS4 game a lot? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. I made a huge deal about that, didn't I? Yeah, I played that suit a lot by myself. Mike, are you a Morty? Kenzie subs. Let's see the dog. Tio, big rat. Kidding. Dog tax quadruple. Oh, geez. Kenzie subs 4. Yeah, I know. Savage 200 Jr. Yeah, play Infamous. That's a fun game. You should give it a try. Yep. Yeah. Infamous. You don't say, huh? This was by the way. These are like one of the first 2 games I got on the PS3. By the way. I think Infamous Second Son was like the one of the first ones, along with First Light whenever that one came out. Kenzie subs, Sperm unknown, puppy. Sperm unknown, can I have your puppy? No. Tio, oh, that's just so cute. You should train them to be your unholy army of night. Yeah. Tio, well, good to know that she has a weird name. I'll probably forget it in like 5 hours. Yeah, I never told you the names, did I? Ken subs, where's Mike's Black Shaka ringtone on the phone? Oh, geez. Tio, let's do a puzzle. Sperm, please, fine. I got 2 kittens instead. Oh, really? Okay, all right. All right, so we'll wrap this up by telling you their names. So the first one that you guys saw was Simba. He's my dog. And then the other one you saw was Tasha. And then the other girl is what's her name? Stormy. I call her Storm. And then the fourth one is Kenshi, the bigger one, the big boy. He's the darker one. All right. Kenshi sub Simba. Yeah, it seems like we're about ready to be done. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This was a good podcast. Good. Joseph, remember when I mentioned Gwen being a black lesbian in the next film? Wasn't joking. She's gonna. Oh Jesus. Oh geez. Maybe I should look that up. Anyway, well, while I do that, I'll get on that. Jedi Prom, your dog reminds me of the dog from MGS5 and High Tops films. D Dog didn't sound like a good name, so I gave him a normal name. So, all right. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.